It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree?
Yes.
Sound is good for you? I thought that's what we were hearing from you. More. How is this? 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 What about now? They are very, very picky people. No point in wasting words on ears that cannot hear. We thought today would be a good opportunity to do a telepathic seminar. You are knowing what you are wanting?
Yes.
Are you enjoying how desire evolves within you? Are you appreciating get ready for it? Are you appreciating the contrast that produces the clear desire? Do you believe that when a desire hatches that it is achievable?
Yes.
Well, then contrast doesn't bother you a bit, does it? Because if you really get it, that when desire hatches, that it is absolutely, unequivocally, under all conditions possible for you to come into alignment with your desire, and that the manifestation of that desire will come fully into your view, then it never matters to you where you are. Is that right? Right? But if you don't believe, if you're standing on the downside of contrast, where you really know what you do not want, even though it has hatched what you do want, and even though it's a vibrational reality, in that interim before your vibrational reality comes into full view, where you can see it, hear it, smell it, taste it, touch it, we love you very much, behave a little squirrely. For the most part, you don't mean to be this way, but for the most part, you don't mean to be this way. But for the most part, you don't mean to be this way. You are dependent upon the what is reality for the way you feel. So if what is pleasing in the moment, you're having a party. If what is not pleasing you, you're having a different kind of party. A sort of pity party. But when you really get it, that you are the creator of your own reality, and that you came with the express purpose of sifting through variety and focusing desire into beingness. And when you really get it, that contrast helps you to focus your desire into beingness. And when it does, you have the ability to be it. Once you really get that, then you're free. Then you're free from the things that have worried you. You're free from the current things that are bothering you. And now you are on this path of never-ending, joyful unfolding, no matter what. Sounds good, doesn't it? Takes some practice, though. Do you know that you are vibrational beings, mostly? Do you know that you are vibrational beings, period? Do you know that everything around you is an interpretation or a translation of vibration? Everything. You see it because it vibrates, and you translate the vibration of it. You hear it because it vibrates. You smell it because it vibrates. All of your senses are translating vibration. Your emotions translate vibration. Your emotions give you an in-the-moment reading of your vibrational makeup. But in order to understand that, you have to understand that there are two vantage points from which you offer vibration. What you're thinking right now has you offering a vibration. But who you really are and what you really think right now is offering a vibration. Do you get what we mean when we say who you really are? You're looking around. I thought this was it. I know I'm not that one. I know I'm not that one. I know I'm not that one. This is me. This must be who I really am. We say it's part of who you really are, and it's an extension of who you really are. It's the leading edge extension of who you really are, but who you really are remains source energy focused. Do you get that? Hard to get, we know. Because you're so used to translating who you really are by looking around. Yep, this is me. You want to know who you are by what you see. We want you to know who you are by what you feel. We want you to know who you are by how you feel. When you are having a moment of appreciation, you're who you really are. When you're frisky, you're who you really are. In those moments of insight and clarity, you're who you really are. Meaning you are offering no vibration through your choice of thought right here, right now, that is hindering the full allowing of who you really are, the source energy within you. Some call it God. We refer to it as your inner being. This inner being part of you flowing to you and through you. You see, sometimes you think that you were source energy before you came into this body, and that you will be again if everything goes well. But we want you to know that that source energy part of you is always flowing to you and through you. Sometimes you think that you're separate from what you call God, and that God, apart from you, is evaluating you as a separate entity, as a doing good or doing bad entity. And it's not that way at all. That which you call God, that which is source, is flowing to you and through you because it is you. So when you're having a moment of great fun or clarity, when you're having a moment of great appreciation or love, that means that in that moment, there is no vibrational variance going on within you because you're not focusing upon some lackful thing. And in the absolute alignment with the source within you, you're allowing source to do what source does, which is flow purely through you. Now we know that's sort of hard to grasp sometimes because you've been thinking that source is separate from you for a while, as you've been listening to the bogus human speculation that you are here being tested for something. When really you're here because you are a fabulous creator, and you wanted to be out here on the leading edge of thought, creating, and you fully expected to let your physical senses explore the data and help you come to conclusions about what you personally and individually think would be better for you right here, right now. Understanding that when you find something like that you're focused upon, that the source within you will flow to you, through you, about it, you see. Because source is creating through you. What do you think about this world in which you manifest? Do you like manifestations? Do you like setting a goal for something or setting an intention for something and then watching the universe provide the path of least resistance in order to give it to you or in order to show it to you? We want you to understand that that path of least resistance really is the path of your lessening of resistance. Because in the moment that life causes you to want something, everything and everyone, all non-physical focus, the energy that creates worlds is on it, providing circumstances and events with law of attraction gathering up all of the cooperative components, bringing each and everything to you. The path of least resistance means, how are you doing in your allowing of what you want? Because when you want something and you fully expect it to be, there's no resistance and the path is clear and fast and easy. But if you want something and you don't expect it to be, if you want something and you doubt it, and why would you doubt it? Because you think you're not worthy, you think you're not ready, you think that there is some other plan, you think that somebody else is calling the shots. There are all kinds of squirrely, ridiculous things that you have picked up along your physical trail that make you believe in your unreadiness or unworthiness, that cause you really to be unwilling in any moment, unallowing or resisting. So you don't let what you want be, and you have all kinds of ridiculous reasons that you explain why what you want cannot be. And we say, there's only one reason why what you want cannot be right now, and it's because you've got a thought that contradicts it, and you're not allowing it, period. Because source is on it. When you say you want it, when life causes you to identify that you have this desire, you are a creator that came as a focuser of energy. And whatever you want must be coming into being, and is coming into being, and will come into being, and you will experience it fully if you will allow it. And this whole gathering, what we are here to talk to you about, is how to figure out how to get yourself in the place of willingly allowing the goodness that you're asking for to flow into your experience. Manifestation is such a wonderful thing. Sometimes as we play with you, we hear you, it's like you think that there's spiritual and there's material and that they don't go together. And we say, then how do you explain being here? How do you explain the physicalness that is you? How do you explain the flesh, blood, and boniness? How do you explain the matter, the material? How do you explain the stuff of your physical universe? How do you explain it? It's manifestation that has blossomed as a result of source energy flowing into this leading edge time-space reality. And the goodness of where you are is huge. It is dominant. And the not goodness is just your unwillingness to allow the goodness right here, right now, for some squirrely reason. We're really into squirrels these days. Squirrels are wonderful, but they are squirrely. They seem to have attention deficit disorder. We want you to focus. We want you to be the clear-minded, creative genius that you are. But most of all, we want you to find a way, as we're playing together today, to accept the rightness of your good life. We want you to accept the benevolence of the energy that flows to you and through you. And we want you to get eager and frisky about you being the vortex through which this energy flows. So we've been talking to you for a while about how you are the creator of your own reality. Jane Roberts, through Seth, coined those magical words. You create your own reality. You create your own reality. You create your own reality. But who is you? Who is you? You were you before you came into this body, and you are you in this body, but you are you not in this body. There is this vibrational beingness, this range of vibration that ranges from the source that is you right on through to this furthest most leading edge extension of that which is you. You is you. You cannot pinch yourself off from you. You cannot cease to be connected to that you that made the decision to come, that you that knows of your worthiness, that you that came with the express purpose of sifting and sorting and coming to personal new conclusions about what would be better for you. What would be better for you? What would be better for this time-space reality? What would be better for all that is? What could be better? What would be more? Because when you are an eternal being, that's always on your mind. It's always on your mind. What more? What more? What more? So no matter how good life gets, there's always a potential for more. And contrast sharpens your awareness of wanting the more. Then you must use the power of your ability to focus upon the more that you want in order to allow the more that you want to manifest in its fullest form. Do you ever use the word God? If you do, you are among the humans who do. If you don't, you're more like us. We don't use it because it means things that we don't mean when you say it. But that source energy in its most thriving, most satisfied state is flowing right through you in the moment that you're having some lovely conversation or experience with someone. In other words, Source is not off separate from you, hoping that you figure things out so that you can someday return to Source. Source is flowing to you and through you all day, every day, and to the degree that you feel fabulous, to the degree that you feel wonderful, to the degree that you feel exhilaration, to the degree that you feel frisky, to the degree that you are in love, to the degree that you are feeling appreciation, to the degree that you are experiencing in the moment those kinds of emotions, to that degree you are allowing who you really are to be felt by you. The source within you doesn't need you to be aware and doesn't need you to be tuned up in order to be blowing and flowing and growing and loving through you. But in order for you to get it, for you to feel it, you've got to be on the vibrational wavelength. You can't set your dial on 6:30 a.m. and hear what's being broadcast on 97.6 FM. You've got to be on the same frequency in order for it to be your experience, you see. So it is our desire to relay to you in a passionate enough way that you believe that we believe that you are this source energy and that you do have the potential to manifest whatever you are wanting, and that the manifestation is an elaborate, sophisticated, very right extension of Source. This is the leading edge of Source. This is the leading edge of Source right here where you are. You're not out here apart from Source, proving something to Source. You are Source to the degree that you allow it. You sort of kind of get that? So we call this gathering the art of allowing, and that's really what we've been talking about. The art of allowing what? The art of allowing yourself, by virtue of what you deliberately choose to focus upon, to be on the vibrational wavelength that allows the fullness of who you are to be present with you in this moment, so that you get to experience the brilliance of it, the clarity of it, the vitality of it, the goodness of it, the fun of it, the fullness of it, the appreciation of it, the love of it. In other words, for the love of God,